Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Coach, all the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Clint Capella is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Doncic in at the one.
Yeah, he's an incredible offensive rebounder. Capella just works so hard to get ideal positioning when the shot goes up.
Here's Cunningham. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And they double up LeBron. Pass to Capella. Here's Doncic, covered by Cunningham. The finish, and Cunningham with the slam.
That was all Cade Cunningham. What a two-way play.
Capella with a screen on Cunningham. Doncic with the bucket.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Thompson outside. Bounce pass from Ivy. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Inside. Cunningham inside. Guarded by Doncic. Cunningham's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Doncic. Sweet little floater.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff.
Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And it's Capella missing. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to Phoenix. Here's the teardrop. The shot by Ivy, no good.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Stan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, and we were just talking the other day. What a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely love my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area, and great sports fans. Hard-working people that really value hard-working teams, and if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Drummond sets the screen for Reeves. Bucket is good.
Austin Reeves.
Here's Cunningham, coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Goes up on the wing, and that's good for 2. Cunningham's got 6 points.
Yeah, they need Cunningham to be effective from that mid-range area.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. The Pistons have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Floats one up. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Lakers trail. LeBron left side. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Back to Cunningham. Nice D from Doncic. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Ron right side. Fires away from outside. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Reeves outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Reeves has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity.
Timeout.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. In a blazing start to the new season, we looked at the updated power ranking. Some teams are hot and some teams aren't. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
Physical play by Duran at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
And Doncic throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Cunningham's shot is off. Lakers leading by 3. James with it. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Pistons have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Reeves gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the paint. Here's Duran. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. 6 points here for Jalen Duran. LA's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Drummond a screen. Here's Reeves. There's the drive. Second shot opportunity. Drummond passes to Reeves. Out to Doncic. A three-pointer, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Cunningham's shot is off.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most. The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And the Pistons making a change here. Hollins checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Ball's checked in for Clint Capella. It's stolen by Cunningham. Going inside. Holland, no good. Lakers leading by 5. Now James. Drummond a screen. LeBron with it. Picked up by Harris. It's hauled in by Harris. The Pistons have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Here's Holland. He's defended by Reeves. Here's Ivy. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up. As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
The Lakers on D. 6-point game. And he gets it to go. Cunningham's got 8 points.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
And Doncic, here we go. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Pass to Cunningham. Lakers with the rebound. Right wing. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. No good on the 3.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Offensive rebound. Dillingham with it. And here's Doncic from the arc. Cunningham with some nice D. Pistons trail by 4. To the middle.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for LeBron James. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged 24 per clip, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Chris Boucher's checked in for Ivy. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Pistons second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Sasser buries it from three-point range.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
And it's James missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Sasser. Here's Holland. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Drummond with a screen on Duran. LeBron kicks to Doncic. James left side. Now Dillingham. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Yeah, how about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Pass to Boucher. Boucher with a screen on Doncic. Back to Boucher. And a dunk by Boucher.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Doncic kicks to Drummond. And here is James. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up. And maybe he's starting to find his form at the line. He certainly had his share of chances.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart comes in for Duran. It's Thompson in for Luke Kennard. The Lakers also changing it up. Bamba is checked in for Drummond. Peyton Watson comes in for Doncic. And it's Austin Reeves in for Dillingham. Boucher kicks to Stewart. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And the shot goes down. And that's 11 points for LeBron.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Stolen by Reeves. Stops. Pops. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Pass to Boucher. On the wing, Thompson. He lobs it up. And the dunk by Boucher.
Great awareness by Thompson. Wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Ball, the pass to Bamba. LeBron outside. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bamba, a screen on Stewart. A nice shot by LeBron. James has got 13 points.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Pistons trail by 7. We got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Thompson against Reeves. Here's Stewart. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
Bamba, a screen on Stewart. LeBron drives in. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
2 minutes.
And it looks
to review the play.
The basket off in time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And we're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Austin Reeves out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Dillingham in at the 2-guard spot. Ball, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Reeves. Tries again. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 5. Thompson finds Sasser. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Pistons shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Stolen by Ball. Now the Lakers on the break. And Ball slams it in.
And really an outstanding combination of length and athleticism. Ball is the perfect guy to take it coast to coast.
Here's Sasser. Pass to Holland. Back to Sasser. Stewart with the screen on Ball. Now here's Stewart. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. And Bamba pulls it down. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart. Defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Thompson, a screen on Ball. Pass to Stewart. Back to Sasser. Offline with his 3. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Dillingham. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Sasser. Here's Boucher. Detroit, no good that time either. Stolen by Thompson. And here's Boucher. Off target with his 3. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Thompson. And he drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Asar Thompson. Los Angeles, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Simone Fontecchio, he's checked in for the Pistons. And then for the Lakers, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bamba. And James subbed in for Peyton Watson. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Pistons. Shot to stop the run. And Capella sends it back.
Offensively, you have to be aware of Capella. He is a block master.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, D.A., that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. The drive by James, and it goes down 2 points. LeBron's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers. Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Inside, here's Stewart. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
And Bogdanovich is a consistent shooter from outside. Once he's in rhythm, he's comfortable from firing from beyond.
LeBron gathering speed. And the dunk by LeBron.
And he's not going to pass up on chances like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, he can get to the rim.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Screen by James. Here's Dillingham. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Bogdanovich out top the key. Rebounded by Capella.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's James. Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
Pass to Stewart. Reeves against Bogdanovich. Fires top of the key. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Bogdanovich has got 10.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Screen by Capella. James absorbing hits on the drive.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th. Consecutive make in the paint.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Ivy's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Cunningham in for Marcus Sasser. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Doncic is checked in. Cunningham. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Well, to be able to add that move in on the fly, incredible control on display from Cunningham.
Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggle. He's got everything you could want in a team leader. Yeah, the vision that Cunningham has shown in his career is as good as it gets.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Cunningham kicks to Boucher. Ivy on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
LeBron can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 13. Cunningham outside, pass to Ivy. Down low. Shot's good by Duren. And that's 10 points here for Jalen Duren.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Capella sets a screen for James. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Pass to Duren. The rebound by James. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Capella with a screen on Harris. The drive by James.
A moment to check out Cade Cunningham here. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 26 points a game last year, 9 assists and 6 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yeah, you need someone who can organize that second unit and keep things moving along. A tremendous asset, highly valued by a coaching staff.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Lonzo Ball. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Fourth, Cade Cunningham.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
For Detroit, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. That free throw good from Thompson.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And the Lakers making a change here. Connects checked in. LeBron fights his way through.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Thompson outside. Pass to Duran. Now Ivy. That's tipped.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And he's going to get called there for the technical foul, hanging on the rim.
And fundamentally, that's not the smartest move in the world. Depending on the situation, that kind of thing can cost you. Got to control your emotions.
Pistons trail by 16. Pass to Ivy. In the corner, it's Duran. Just 5 on the clock. Duran sets the screen for Harris. Shoots from the line. Second chance effort. LeBron with the block.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
Pistons have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. No good on the free throw. And when you take a look at Jalen Duran, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 17. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's James. Makes it off the glass. James has got 40 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Ivy, a screen on Doncic. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Good as the jump shot falls. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
To the paint, here's Duran. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's LeBron. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game. Totally throwing off the defender with that move.
Pistons trail by 17. Cunningham kicks to Harris. And they call an illegal screen here.
So do you sit him for 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in. The Lakers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Connect sets a screen for LeBron. Basket counts. James has got 44.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Here's Cunningham, and Detroit again with the bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And stolen by Thompson. Nifty move. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 What happened? Yeah, I can hear you. I'm watching the finals right now. I'm watching the finals and playing 2K. Yeah, I'm watching it on YouTube TV. I got like 21 days for free. The free trial. Yeah, I got 21 days for a free trial. Hell yeah, bro. I'm not paying for the full shit. Yeah, but cancel that shit in like
5
14
seconds
days.
left to play here in the half. That's a 2 from Cunningham.
Nah, it's on
And so
ABC.
it's LeBron James.
It's on ABC. Or ESPN, whatever. Oh, my fault. I wasn't even focused. I was like in the game. I'm playing on Hall of Fame, and this shit fucking like it's tough, bro. Yeah, this shit's tough, man. Like teams, like I made good trades, but fuck, it's just like fucking. I had to face James Harden. I was just losing a lot of games. Pistons the only team on Hall of Fame. No, I'm a Luka, but nigga. Yeah, that's all I can do because I can't hit 3-pointers because niggas ain't gonna make that shit. The defense is like crazy on Hall of Fame.
Making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I'm facing the bum ass Pistons, so that's the only team I'm blowing out right now. I'm about to drop 70 points, 100 points with LeBron James. Fuck it. I'm a stat pad. That's what I'm doing with LeBron James. I'm stat padding.
Coach, what will be the
Fuck it, he's gonna break both
emphasis
Chamberlain.
on defense in the second half?
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
106.98.
Please direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fifth.
All right, can we hurry up?
Well, the
Indiana
energy they're
came down
putting
from
out is
13
not going
points.
toward their defense. Problem is their offense. Can't keep up with those guys. So the DM.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game.
I'm
Kevin
this
Harlan
close
and
about to
crew
trade
with the
Luka to
second
get
half.
like a big because I need something down low. Like.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things.
Let me pause this. Turn off this light. Yeah, this weekend we got a tournament. I'm gonna stream that on Twitch though. I'm gonna stream our Marvel Rivals tournament on Twitch. What? But the games are at this time though, 8 o'clock, which is good because we got the America servers.
Play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well,
Yeah, it starts from 8. Yeah, if you look at the thing, if you're on Marvel Rivals, it's at 8 p.m. We don't have to be up early, so. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're able to find an answer.
It's not Goonies though, so we
He
can
was
get substitute
scoring
for
with
Goonies though.
ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right.
Oh,
He's the problem right now.
Inside for him, it's Harrison.
Oh, LeBron, why did you do that?
Cunningham and Ivy.
Get the fuck out of
in its
here.
small forward. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
On Hall of Fame, nigga.
Pistons trail by 17 to the inside.
No, I'm playing my NBA.
Here's Harris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Hey, I'm doing content right
It's
now. That's
on
what
Luka
I'm
Doncic.
And you like how physical Harris can get inside, always looking to initiate contact on offense.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Lakers.
2 shots.
No. I'm playing Hall of Fame against the computer, bro.
Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching
I lost
family.
like 4 games in a row. I'm trying to win this. I'm trying to win this
You
one.
knew you wanted to be a coach.
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so
I lost 4 games in a row. I got blown out.
Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one. So
fucking Kevin Durant was fucking hitting
I
threes.
wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad.
See, they have to foul me, bro.
Saying a little kind of tongue in cheek, right? He
Don't have to foul me.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it, and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Following in his footsteps.
I did that stupidly. I left that shit too early. You hit that?
Maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
Thompson against James. Capella with a screen on Thompson. And good that time. James has got 47 points.
Well, he's been in total.
You're the first person to watch my stream. I've been playing for like
defense has had no answers.
3-4 hours. You're the only person to watch my stream.
Cunningham.
It's okay though.
To the paint.
It's okay though.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. How he did last season. Averaged 10 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake,
we're
we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
What?
And LeBron used to getting hit.
No, I play with real fatigue and everything.
This man attracts from the deep.
Oh shit.
James. LeBron James. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 17-point game. Pass to Duren. Thompson with it. Lets the three fly. A rebound by the Lakers. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why.
And again.
An incredible performance tonight, folks. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
Elgin Baylor had 17 50 pieces during his legendary career. He's level with Elgin. Next up is James Harden, who had 23.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Drummond with a screen on Thompson. It's LeBron with the drive, and he comes up with the deuce. LeBron's got 53.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Jalen Duren is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Pistons trail by 21. Cunningham passes to Duren. Now Ivy. Pass to Cunningham. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And the technical free throw is good.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
LeBron grabs the miss.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Drummond with a screen on Cunningham. And it's James missing. Detroit's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. The shot by Ivy, no good. Lakers leading by 20. Capella with a screen on Thompson. LeBron with it, picked up by Thompson. Reeves gets the bucket.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Duren the pass to Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of.
Jalen Duren with the ball assist.
And here is LeBron. What an incredible scoring display. Is put on tonight. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Lakers with some changes. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Exum comes in for Austin Reeves. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Drummond. So it's the Lakers now. Capella finds James. Shot clock at 6. Capella with a screen on Boucher. James, and good, he hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been . Phenomenal and offensive onslaught. Now, here's Ivy. He's defended by Exum. Yep, that one goes. And now, 24 points for Cade Cunningham. In the string.
Of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
Screen by Capella. LeBron with it. Duran picks him up. And they recover it. LeBron left side. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Thompson. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. The Lakers making a switch here. Eibel's checked in.
Number 1, Thibault. Matisse Thibault.
Here's Boucher. Cunningham outside. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Ivy. Bangs home the trifecta. Ivy's got 6.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
And Boucher sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. James looking it over. Capella sets a screen for LeBron. When you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future and also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
There's the lob to Duran. It's stolen by Watson. Fast break, the Lakers. Ball going up court, and Ball slams it in.
The ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup. Solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Cunningham up top. He's covered by Ball. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Marcus Sasser comes in for Cade Cunningham. Here's Sasser. He's covered by Ball. Sasser with it. Pass to Thompson. Duran sets the screen for Thompson. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 7.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Watson the screen. James has a 2-pointer. And got it. Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Holland. Duran down low. Capella's there. 3 on the clock. Here's Boucher. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Lakers leading by 21. Now here's James. Non-stop scoring machine here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half. Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Drummond's checked in for Peyton Watson. And both free throws good for LeBron. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Pass to Duran. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Sasser can't hit. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Capella with a screen on Boucher. James. And good. There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Sasser with it. Defended by Thibault. Duran a screen. Here's Sasser into the lane.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
LeBron, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Sasser, defended by Thibault. Now Sasser, he has 5. And Duran slams it in.
Moving well. Duran working in the two-man game.
Lakers leading by 23. James in the high post. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Klintman, defended by Thibault. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Here's Duran. Unable to get that one. Good D by James. And there's the drive. Good on the shot.
So tenacious on the attack. LeBron isn't bothered by a little... contact on that drive.
Pass to Duran. There's the lob to the hoop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. LeBron left side. Shoots over Holland. LeBron can't get it to go. Detroit's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Duran finds Boucher. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Yeah, hold on.
Here's Sasser, defended by Thibault. Back to Duran. Lets it go from 11. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Duran's got 17 now. Lakers leading by 21. Ball, the pass to LeBron. Shoots over Holland. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Holland. Launches a three. That one misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Fades and shoots. The shot's good from LeBron.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Klintman. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Sasser, defended by Thibault. Turnaround Jay. Sasser gets the bucket. Sasser's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Here's James. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
73. What a number, tying Wilt and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Doncic.
I got that low-key backstabber
Los
achievement.
Angeles Lakers, and on the court for the Lakers to start.
I got it on the new map.
They've got Drummond. Doncic out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Capella in at the 4 spot.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Boucher passes to Kennard. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Boucher.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
Here's Doncic. And that one, good.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's Sasser, guarded by Doncic. There's the 3. Sasser can't hit. The Lakers shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Here's Doncic over Boucher. Sasser with the rebound. The Pistons shooting in this game, 45%. Pass to Holland, puts up a 3, sinks the three-pointer. Holland's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Out to the right wing. A clear look for Boucher. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Pass to Stewart. To the middle. Pistons passing it around. Sasser can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Here's Doncic. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. James checked in for Los Angeles. Cunningham kicks to Boucher. No good from outside. Lakers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Drummond sets the screen for James. That shot is off. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Over in the corner, Cunningham. LeBron with some nice D. And Los Angeles guys shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. The Pistons shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby. 38%. Yep, it counts.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Dave.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Show them some love, fans. Fans, get loud.
Here's Doncic.
Get your hot squad.
LeBron sets the screen for Doncic. LeBron outside. And they get it back.
Well, they're all over the offensive glass right now, and it's a big reason that they're ahead.
It's stolen. Here's Sasser. The shot, no good. Nice D from Doncic.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Back to Cunningham. Here's Sasser. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his third assist on the night. Ron right side. And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade. What do you think of that?
I think it was probably a good idea because, you know, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
And we've seen that. You're right. A lot of examples. Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Chris Boucher. Tobias Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in for Holland. James kicks to Thibault. Back to James. Six to shoot. And again, unable to change momentum here.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And the next one puts them in the bonus. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
To the wing right side. Sasser. Detroit, no good that time either.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
James, no good. And here are the Pistons now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Sasser. Out to the right wing. Duren finds Cunningham to the right side. Duren with the screen on Doncic. Sasser gets the bucket. Sasser's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Detroit.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Here's Duren. The kick out to Cunningham. Another three for Detroit.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Los Angeles leading by 16. LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. can't cash in from close range. For Detroit, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. From downtown, rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Capella with a screen on Thompson. Floats one, got a hand on it.
Well, Duren making his physical presence known.
Pass to Sasser. Now Cunningham. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. James. Good. That's another bucket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
And it's Doncic missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Yeah, the defender's a little bit out of position. But that's what Cunningham will do to you. He works every angle.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
Ivy's checked in for the Pistons.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
And he knocks down the first one.
James. LeBron James.
Both good from the line that time.
And you really have to like what they're doing at the line in this half. Free throw percentage now up around 92%.
Cunningham dishes it to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. The 15-footer. Nice touch on the bank shot. Cunningham's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Here's LeBron. And, yep, another basket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
Harris passes to Cunningham. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Cunningham against LeBron. And another one falls.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for 2nd place for points. What an unbelievable night.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game you'll be talking about for decades. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Tobias Harris. 5th personal foul.
First free throw is good.
84. At the line for the Lakers. James.
And both free throws good for LeBron. So it's Detroit now, trailing by 19. Pass to Ivy.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Duren. And here is Harris. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Rebound by the Pistons. Duren's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot. and gets fouled.
First free throw is good.
Detroit, Thompson.
That one misses.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that missed free throw when it's all said and done.
And it's James missing. Pistons trail by 18.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Los Angeles.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
LeBron sets the screen for Doncic. Kicks it out to James. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Launches it. Thompson with the rebound. Detroit with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Offensive rebound. Duran. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Screen by James. Doncic kicks to LeBron. And another one falls. Amazing.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
And so he makes both from the line. Timeout called the Lakers. They're leading by 17. Guys, what's your take?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.